These handball courts are the most prestigious handball courts in America. These are where the greatest handball players in the history of handball have played. And my uncle, Morris Novitsky, was the most important figure in the rules of handball. He was the highest ranking referee in the country. Whatever he said, those were the rules. Nobody could argue with him.
A person who is a referee got to use a lot of common sense. Got to use his cup. Cup is a Jewish word for head. He got to put himself in the place of the man who's swinging at the ball and imagine that he himself is going to hit that ball.
Many years ago, my father, Alex Novitsky, passed away. My father taught me the golden rule. Do unto others as you want others to do unto you. My uncle, Morris Novitsky, was a strong, brilliant man, even into his late 80s. But I looked after him just to make sure he was okay. One day I called Morris, and he didn't answer the phone. I went to the handball courts to look for him, and he wasn't there. I called the hospital, and they told me he was there. I asked for his condition, and they told me that he was in critical condition. I then called my cousin, Maya Novitsky, to go with me to the hospital. When we went to the hospital, he was on a respirator, and he was on life support. I asked for the nurse to call the pulmonologist and the doctor. They came, and the doctor informed me that he's never going to wake up. When the doctor says there's no hope for the doctor. I then called my uncle Abraham Novitsky. I found Dr. Sherman, who was one of the chief doctors of Columbia Presbyterian Hospital, and he was so kind to accept him as a transfer patient, although he was on life support. We then got an ambulance, brought him to Columbia Presbyterian Hospital. I was so sad, my cousin Maya was so sad, but we never give up. I went to the hospital 5 days later, and Morris woke up. He didn't die. The tears rolled down my eyes. I thank God for one of the greatest miracles I had ever seen or might ever see. He didn't live a perfect life. He was in a wheelchair, but he enjoyed his life.
No.
He went to the handball courts. He met his friends. There are two lessons here. The first, never give up. The second, never give up.
If I gave you a camera and I said, you know, describe Bruce Lee and his importance, I give you 5 minutes, it's impossible to do it. Some things are beyond, it's like describing infinity. It can't be done. The guy was larger than anything that you can say.
Handball was part of my life, and I wanted things to be done right.
Help us pave the way to finding a cure for brain disease.